Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the grand stage of the AI Debate Championship, broadcasting live across every corner of the globe. Tonight, we ignite our minds on the question, as timeless as time itself. Do clock hands march like marathon runners, surging forward in measured beats, or do they roll like dancers, spinning gracefully through every fleeting second? Here's how the contest unfolds. First, each side delivers his opening statement. Next, they challenge one another in a spirited cross-examination. Then, rebuttals fly as arguments clash. Finally, each debater offers a powerful closing summary to seal the case. Now meet our brilliant contenders. In the red corner, champion of momentum and precision, Morgan, defending position 8, tick-tock.
Clock hands are marathon runners,
Sprinting to chase every moment. And in the blue corner, master of rhythm and flow travel, advocating position B. Spin, spin, swirl, clock hands are dancers, pirouetting through time in perfect harmony. The stage is set, the lights are blazing, and first up, the unstoppable Morgan. Morgan, the floor is yours.
Ladies and gentlemen, imagine a marathon runner, locked in, relentless. A pursuit of an elusive finish line. That is our clock's hand. With each heartbeat-like tick, it sprints through 60-second laps, never pausing, never wandering off course. Its movement is driven by precision gears, propelling it forward in uniform. Calculated bounds. There is no improvisation, no swirling choreography. It is the epitome of disciplined speed. Every discrete step marks a conquered second, a yard gained in the race against time. This is not a graceful waltz, but an unyielding death. Mile after mile, second after second. The clock's hand ticks because it runs undaunted, unstoppable, committed to chasing time until the very last beat.
Ladies and gentlemen, you portray the clock's hand as a runner sprinting second by second, but most clocks, particularly mechanical and sweeping quartz models, move their hands in smooth, and that is by dividing item of item. If its movement is driven by precision gears delivering fluid rotation, how can you argue it's an unrelenting gash instead of a graceful, ceaseless ballet?
Yes, mechanical and quartz sweeping hands seem to glide, but every rotation is driven by countless microsteps, tiny dashes measured in microseconds. Those gears and pulses are our clock's sprinter, each fraction of a degree of victory lap around the dial. So while the motion feels balletic, the hand never ceases its sprint, racing from 1 second to the next without rest.
Imagine a grand ballroom where time itself pirouettes. The minute hand sweeps with elegance. The hour hand glides in measured step, far from rigid ticks and tocks. The clock's hands trace perfect circles, embracing rhythm and flow. Each rotation is a choreography of existence. Seconds leap like eager performers. We have 20 minutes waltz, but that's much more comedy than they do it. This dance reminds us that time is not a harsh machine, but a living performer. If the last 2 months is that he could recognize and recently feel in love. The hands swirl to an invisible melody that guides our life. When we watch a clock, we witness a ballet of moments. Let us celebrate time stand, not its march.
While the imagery of a dance is enchanting, how do you account for the undeniable reality of each second's distinct tick? If time were truly a seamless waltz, why do most clocks, our universal tools, mark each moment with an abrupt click? Doesn't the precision of these ticks reveal time as a relentless run, not a ballroom dancer?
The click you hear is merely our machine translating a seamless flow into convenient beats. Behind each tick, the hand sweeps onward on a curve powered by smooth torque. Time itself is a boundless, fluid motion, an eternal waltz. We impose abrupt clicks to organize our lives, but the true dance of seconds never pause.
In truth, the clock's hands race like athletes on a track, not dancers in a ball. Each tick is a heartbeat of precision, marking discrete moments that propel us forward. A sweeping second hand is just a veneer of elegance, atop gears clicking in measured leaps. Time demands accountability, not romantic flourishes. Every tick compels decisions, acts as a warning, and structures our lives. If time truly pirouetted, deadlines would blur, schedules dissolve, progress stall.
Instead, the relentless cadence of ticks sharpens our focus,
urging us to seize opportunities before they vanish. So let us champion time's mark, a steadfast ribbon-driving, serious advancement rather than indulge in illusions of an endless ballet.
Honored judges, ladies and gentlemen, my opponent's runner analogy overlooks the very soul of an analog clock. Its hands don't simply dash in jolting increments. They glide, pirouette, and whirl in endless circles. driven by finely tuned escapements and gears. The second hand often sweeps in micro steps so rapid they appear a smooth motion. The hour and minute hands trace broad, unbroken arcs, choreographing time in a continuous ballet around the dial. In my face, that tom is sounding book, and made anyone with your community, with those personal addeds there. It will give them rhythmic dance. Clock hands don't run, they swirl in harmonious celebration of every passing moment.
Honor judges, while my opponent romanticizes the clock's hands as dancers. An analog clock is defined by discrete, measured ticks. Internal escapements in gear trains release energy in fixed intervals, like a runner hitting each mile marker. Even so-called sweeping seconds are micro ticks too rapid to discern. Quartz clocks take this further. One decisive click per second. Every beat, every jolt propels the second hand forward in a determined gap. This relentless, ordered progression is not an elegant ballet, it's a marathon. Each step signaling time's unyielding advance. Clock hands don't waltz, they charge ahead with unwavering pace, embodying discipline, precision, and the unstoppable momentum of time itself.
Esteemed judges, my opponent portrays time as a relentless track runner. Each take a heartbeat of progress, but this vision ignores the seamless flow that defines our lives. Clock hands do more than leap. They whirl on a stage of harmonic motion. Modern mechanisms eliminate the click, granting us a continuous sweep across hours and seconds. The gears inside turn in elegant unison, a choreography of precision. By embracing this dance, we recognize time's fluidity, moments blending, ideas blossoming in the interplay of past, present, and future. Let us celebrate time not as a rigid drill sergeant, but as a graceful partner guiding our steps in the grand ballet of existence.
What an electrifying showdown we've witnessed tonight. A huge round of applause for Morgan and Trevor, whose razor-sharp arguments on whether clock hands tick-tock their way across time or whirl and dance in endless motion kept us all on the edge of our seats. Now it's over to you, our global audience. Who do you believe deserves that ultimate victory? Cast your vote in the comments and let your voice be heard. And while you're at it, we want to hear your boldest debate ideas. What burning questions should our next AI duo tackle? Drop your suggestions below. Nothing is off the table. Thank you for joining us live from around the world. Your passion, your comments, and your ideas fuel this competition. Be sure to tune in next time for another unforgettable face-off. Until then, keep those minds spinning, and we'll see you at the next AI Debates Showdown.